just like Ferg returning back to one more match, as Peter Ferg's in brackets, as formerly known as. What do people want to see return next? Simple.
Probably something they actually know what it is, or
Yeah.
what it's about, or who any of the people are, preferably.
Yeah. It's the sister channel. I can make the reference, okay? No one
A reference
watches.
that nobody's going to understand.
No one's gonna understand, but it's gonna be funny to me, okay?
Just to you.
Okay, Mister, ruin the mood. Okay, Mister, coming in there. Well, actually, no one's gonna enjoy that reference, Piggy. So fuck you. Okay, I see how it is. So yeah, what do you want to see return? Who do you want to see return next? I feel like we've done like 6 of these videos in a week. I feel like I do it every week, and ask like, who do you want to see return next? They're like, we've done this video. It's like, no, we haven't done it this way.
Well, it's been a thing with Chris Crenshaw where it's been big old short stint Crenshaw. He has been throwing shapes. He's been throwing left hooks and right jabs. He's been putting a cheeky surprise in there. Some to hit the nostalgia, some to be regular characters like Bianca, for example, and some others who just return for like 1 week where it's been 1 week since David Wicks left us. 1 week. But who do people want to see return next? I mean, we already have Ruby Allen set to return at some point in the future. What other returns have been announced yet? Have we seen them all so far?
We've seen them all.
Yeah, so we have Ruby Allen set to come back with Martin's baby. We've had Jane Beale return for about a week. We had David Wicks return for a week, and we had Chrissy Watts return for a week. As said before, short stint Crenshaw doing his fucking bit, keeping us on track. Who would I want to actively see return? A part of me wants to see a more iconic character return for a longer time period. Like, as much as these short stints have been good fun, and it's left you wanting more. Part of me does want a character other than Bianca to return and actually like settle back down on the show. Like, obviously, you can understand from a perspective where they do want to invest in the future, as we are at the 40th anniversary. So, you like worse producers would just bring back a bunch of old characters and make them the main focus. But 1 or 2 more probably wouldn't hurt. Like I said, like the first person says, the old Susan Tully as Michelle. I know she said she's happily not going to return to acting, but look, Chris Clenshaw's the fucking charmer. He can do it. He can work on everyone. But who do I want to return next? Obviously, I'm looking forward to the Ruby return. I think that's going to be interesting because I did like Ruby on her last stint on the show. I thought the character was interesting towards the end. And I genuinely preferred her relationship with Martin than I did Martin and Stacy. So I secretly hope they're going to be reunited, but I don't think that's going to happen because she's only there for a little period of time.
No, she's not. She's there for a prolonged stint.
I mean, she's there for an extended period. I don't remember what the exact wording was, but she's probably going to be there for like a good 6 months to a year.
Yeah. I'll read some of the comments because I've pretty much answered it like twice over, even on a Sunday. Like, I've done it that many times, and I know Ash is like a berry in the product. Yeah, well, I'm just like Kevin Nash in WCW. I'm phoning it in, brother. Yeah, what do people want to return next? What are the faces?
He's phoning in the 2 days he has to work a week.
I love how it took you that long to read it.
It's so bloody hard. We've got to talk here and talk about EastEnders for 3 hours a day. Bloody hell. Who put me in this position?
All the faces from the past, which I ideally like to see. I think it would be cool if they got Susan Tully back as Michelle. Bring back the second Michelle Fowler, please.
No.
And Nick Barry as Wixie. Who the fuck is Wixie?
Simon Wicks.
Oh, Simon
David's brother.
Wonder if Anita Dobson could do a voice cameo or something, even though Angie's dead. I mean, you can have her voice the intro to the 40th anniversary because she is technically the first singer, a part of the EastEnders crew. You can have like a go. Everybody falls in love. Welcome to the 40th anniversary. Anybody fall in love? No, okay. Grant Mitchell for a long stint would be great. Nope, Ross Kemp's not returning for a long stint. Let's be real. Unless that contract is
let's
fucking,
be real.
Unless that contract is a fucking big money contract, he's not returning for a prolonged stint. I just want David back. Agreed. Me three. I would like to see Carl come back, especially now with Sonia facing a murder charge and Bianca's depression. I'd like Charlie to come back. He's one of my favourites. One of my favourite characters and the nicest character in the history of EastEnders. I'm prepared to forget about him.
Charlie Slater dead? Oh yeah, there we
are. Trying to bring back Sanjay and Gita. Michelle, Vicky, Zoe, Grant, Sean, Janine. Little Mo to come take Freddie away before I do something rather crazy. Oh, and also so she and Kat can have a good old Slater bitch fight. Little Mo is little overdue. Having Freddie on the square without Little Mo makes zero sense. Especially the business about her not truly being his real father.
Yeah.
Truthful about it. Nothing about Freddie makes sense. I love they brought back Stacey's brother Kyle. I know he wasn't a big character, but I still think he really fits in. Agreed. Ali Osman from the very first episode, sitting down in the cafe.
Nice.
Sidney Jr., Sean Slater, Max Brandon, Tanya Brandon, Louise Mitchell, Vicky Fowler, Spencer Moon, Grant Mitchell, Gary, Dawn, Mickey, Darren, Minty, Shaw, Kelly. I miss Shirley. I want her back. Fuck, why do I keep clicking this? Fuck it. Oh, Jesus.
He's having a click. He's having a click.
Not quite content without her. I do too. The square is the same. I could use some backbone. Terry and Irene. They were hilarious together and incredible in those dynamic moments. Such a great pairing. Poor Irene just passed away, but Terry would be grand either way. Not the character Irene, but the actor who portrayed her. I did not notice Terry and Irene were an underrated couple. R.I.P. Roberta Taylor. Pam and Les Coker. Fat Boy, he's such a good character. He had a quickie cameo already though. It would be nice to see Kevin Carpenter again. Reunite with Ian and Sharon. Get the band back together.
That would be cool.
They could perform at Ian and Sydney's wedding. Oh, that's deep reference.
That's not happening.
Masood, I want Jane back for a longer stint than just a short storyline. Yeah, we forgot to mention it last week in the podcast that Jane was one of the people back for a short stint.
Yeah, I did forget about Jane. I did wake up in a cold sweat.
She wasn't even there for a week. She was there for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Short stint, Glenshaw, even shorter with women.
Striking back again.
She's awesome, but I think Jane is too good for the squares nonsense there. She said as much as when she picked Bobby up. I think she made a great point. Max Brannon, the original Michelle, Wixie, Cindy Jr., Max, Ben played by Harry Reid, Mandy Slater, Harry Reid playing what?
Salter.
Harry Reid playing Ben is a great call. Also agree with Cindy Jr. and Wixie. Probably no one really feels like they're trying to be more of a success of the actors rather than the writing, like David and Michelle. David with Michelle.
I think it's supposed to be with Michael.
Michael.
As in Michael French.
Like David with Michael. He just oozes charisma, but the lines were not as snappy as they used to be, and a few problems with words and that. Rand, Carol, Little Mo, Shirley, Tanya, Max, Squiggle.
Who the fuck is Squiggle?
I don't know. Minty.
Who the fuck is Squiggle?
SQ.
Oh, it's Libby Fox. She was called Squiggle for a while. Fair enough.
I feel like out of that list...
That's a deep cut, fair play.
I feel like out of that list, Carl and Mo should come back at least. Carl because of her daughter's problems, and Little Mo because of Freddie. She doesn't really explain the truth about his real father. Oh fuck, I've done a click again. Fuck's sake. Sorry.
He's having a click. He's having a click.
He's
clicking on the fucking page. He's having a click.
It does make sense for both of them. If Carl can maybe come back, then maybe David can come back again. Lord, these are all awesome, especially Minty. What a great idea. Nothing for him to really do, but he was a great guy. all of them. I'm imagining a Neighbours last episode style reunion in the square. Maybe even with some heavily faces staring out the windows, curtain twitching on a more impossible note. I'd give anything to hear thoughts of those tones reading the Bible for a second. Or Peggy shouting, "Get out of my pub!" one last time. Nigel on the video shop. Dan Sullivan, Nigel, Gary Patrick Truman's sons, Little Mo, El Bape, to name a few. Max Brandon, Little Mo, Zoe Vicky, the Masouds, especially Shabnam. Can you imagine Shabnam? Zainab. Especially Zainab.
He's done it again.
He's having a click. Zainab. Can you imagine Zainab facing off against Suki? And the last one says Grant. So yeah.
Yeah, Grant would probably be the highest in demand. I know he's very unlikely to do it, but if for any reason he'd come back, he likes to come back occasionally on the anniversaries. So I'm not saying there's a chance, but there's probably not a chance. But it would be cool if he did, even only just for like a little week. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. Just have some more, clear some stories up, introduce Courtney and Michelle's son. I don't remember his name. And have them be the new Mitchells.
Yeah. So without further ado, I just want to say thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye. This has been recorded on twitch.tv/watching Walford. Bye bye.